If you're suffering from stiff hips and you want some simple things that you can do every day to loosen them up, then this video is perfect for you. If you don't know who I am, my name is Harlow and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham. And today I'm going to be showing you 3 simple hip stretches that you can do from a chair to help you build better hip mobility and reduce pain. Now, these exercises are not going to be suitable for everyone, just to let you know before I show you them. So do get checked out by your doctor before you give them a try. And if they cause you any pain, then just avoid them. Anyway, let's have a look at the exercises now. Here are 3 fabulous hip stretches that you can do every day to improve your hip mobility. So the first thing we're going to do is stretch the adductors, which are the muscles on the inside of the leg. They start right up in the groin and go all the way down to the knee. So we're going to do this exercise in a way that might seem a little bit funny to people. We're going to sit right back in the chair. We want to be sitting on a dining room chair, something firm ideally, and you're going to bring one leg up like this. Obviously you can do this in an office chair as well, anything with a backrest. You're just going to pull that leg up towards you using your opposite hand. We're going to make sure our back is supported against the chair. The opposite hand is going to come on top of the same knee like this. And all we're going to do is very gently try and push that leg down away from you until you start to feel a stretch in your hip and groin region. You don't need to pull very hard or push very hard. Just a 4 out of 10 stretch is enough to get a great result from this kind of stretching regime. The evidence actually shows that people who stretch for a 10 out of 10 and those who stretch for a 4 out of 10 have roughly the same results over the long term. So pushing really hard is not going to get you loads of extra results. So with these stretches, we're just going to hold for 30 seconds. So that's a nice 30-second hold there. And then we can swap over and do the other side. So you're going to bring this leg up like this. Keep your back supported by the backrest. Bring it just as far as you can. If you get stuck here, don't worry, because you can just gently push down until you feel the stretch. But for me, I can get down to about there. I'm going to put this hand on top and just push down and away, keeping my back against the chair. You'll see why that's important in a moment. And then just holding that nice, gentle stretch for the adductors for 30 seconds. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to move on to the second stretch, which looks very similar, but there's quite a significant difference that means it stretches a totally different muscle. So this is a glute stretch. It's called the pigeon stretch. And instead of leaning back against the chair, we're now going to come to the edge of our seat. So just perched on those sitting bones underneath your bottom. The setup is exactly the same. So we're going to bring this leg up like this and secure it. But the difference now is we're going to sit up like this, as tall as we can, sticking the chest out, holding that leg and putting the other one on top. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel this in a totally different place, right around the back of the hip now in the glute region. So what we want to do is, again, gently push that leg away from you. Keep your back up tall, chest out. And if you feel you can, you want to try and bring your chest forward as if to try and touch your nipple on your leg. And then we're just going to hold. So I can only get that far because I feel quite a tightness in my glute. It's a nice tightness, but it's too intense for me to go much further. And again, we're going to hold for 30 seconds. And throughout these stretches, breathing is really important. So nice deep breaths in and smooth breaths out while you hold that 30 seconds are a great way to allow the muscle to relax off even more. So once you've done your 30 seconds, we're going to swap over and do the other side. So bring this leg up, keep yourself at the edge of your chair, hold the leg just around the ankle here with this one. Sit up tall. Again, I can feel the stretch already. Put that hand on top, chest out, and just gently try and bring that chest towards the knee or nipple towards the leg. And hold again. Nice deep breaths. Just allowing that breath to leave the lungs. And as it does so, you might find that you get a bit more out of your leg as well. So once you've done your 30 seconds there, we're going to move on to the final chair stretch. And this is a different variation of a glute stretch. I just call it the knee to shoulder stretch. And the setup is similar. So we're going to stay on the edge of our seat just as we were before. We're going to bring the knee or the shin up towards us like that with the ankle resting on the opposite knee. This time, instead of holding the leg, we're going to reach around the knee with both hands and just cradle that knee and then we're going to pull up and across as if we're trying to move it towards the opposite shoulder. So we want to try and pull the knee so this goes towards that. So you've got right knee moving towards left shoulder. Now again, keep your back up tall. That's really, really important. If you start to sink into it like that, I can't actually feel a stretch anymore, but if I go up like this, I can feel it very quickly, and that's definitely the correct way to do it. So again, we keep our chest out, back straight, and just gently pull that knee towards the opposite shoulder. Breathe deeply throughout, holding for 30 seconds. And then once you've done your 30 seconds, you're going to swap over. You're going to put this one on here, let go of the ankle and grab the knee on both sides. Sit up tall and bring the knee up and across. So this time left knee is moving towards right shoulder. And when I get to the point, I can feel a stretch in my glute on this side here. I'm just going to hold and breathe deeply. Now this is a lovely routine to do if you're a desk worker or if you're someone who sits a lot, because you can do it from the comfort of your chair without having to get up, and it prevents tightness in all of the wrong places, all of the places that cause problems with movement and cause tightness and pain when you get up and walk. This can really help to slow down the progression of hip arthritis. It can give you more ability to move your hip joint and to walk more safely, and it should just reduce pain and stiffness very quickly as a result. It takes 3 minutes to do all of those stretches, one on each side. You can do that as many times as you like throughout the day, and I hope it helps. So those are 3 of my favorite chair hip stretches that you can do every single day to build better mobility and suffer with less pain. I hope you found this video useful. If you have, do drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts, because it does help me to make better videos for you in the future. And if you want to get more from me, you can pick up a copy of my book. It's called Thriving Beyond 50, and it's got loads of exercises and advice like the things you found in this video, and it will help you to build stronger and more mobile hips. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I'll speak to you on the next video.